Hello and welcome to this presentation, all about getting to know the OSSLT. To graduate from high school in Ontario, you need to meet a minimum literacy requirement. Success on the OSSLT is one way to achieve this goal. Your school will schedule the OSSLT during the fall or spring of your school year. You will be notified of the test dates and provided with resources to help you do your best on this important assessment. Preparing for the OSSLT and knowing what to expect are essential elements for success. There are things to remember for test day. You must bring a fully charged Chromebook to school. Also, bring a pen or a pencil. You'll be provided with scrap paper for any note-taking you may wish to do. Bring a book or a magazine to read in case you are finished the test before others. You may bring headphones if you want to use the text-to-speech functions within the test platform. If you don't bring headphones, you will not be allowed to use this feature. You will not be allowed to have your phone at any time during the test. Keep it put away in your backpack until the session is fully completed. The OSSLT is an online assessment that comprises two sessions, Session A and Session B. Both sessions contain a total of 33 questions. 31 of these questions are selected response, including multiple choice, drag and drop, drop down, and checklist type questions. In Session A, there is a short written response, which is about 100 words, and in Session B, there is an opinion essay that you should aim to write 500 words for. Each session is designed to be completed in 60 minutes, and students must complete each session in one sitting. At the beginning of Session A, you will have time to complete a minds-on thinking activity and browse the help menu and tools. At the end of Session B, you will complete a student questionnaire to provide feedback about the assessment and your literacy habits. What's assessed by the OSSLT? In the reading component of the test, students use strategies to interact with a variety of reading selections and demonstrate their understanding by responding to selected response questions and the one open response question. These reading selections focus on three reading skills: understanding explicitly stated information and ideas, understanding implicitly stated information and ideas, and making connections between information and ideas in a reading selection and your own personal knowledge and experience. In the writing component of the assessment, students respond to selected response questions and demonstrate their ability to communicate ideas and information clearly and coherently through an opinion essay. The combination of these written and selected response questions focuses on three writing skills. 1. Developing a main idea with sufficient supporting details. 2. Organizing information and ideas in a coherent manner. And 3. Using conventions like spelling, grammar, punctuation in a manner that does not distract from clear communication. Since a large-scale assessment like the OSSLT does not allow for complete revision or refinement, the written work that students do on the OSSLT is always scored as a first draft. How is a student outcome of successful or not yet successful determined? The Individual Student Report, or the ISR, provides the outcome and a single literacy score for all students. Individual student results for the OSSLT will be generated for students after the written responses are scored, and they will be reported by the end of January for Semester 1 test takers in the fall, and before the end of June for Semester 2 test takers in the spring. What does Session A look like? In Session A, there are three components, or sections. First is the real-life narrative. It's a reading selection with 7 selected response reading questions. There's also an information paragraph. This is a reading selection with 6 selected response reading questions. And finally, in Session A, there is a news report, which is a reading selection with 1 open response question of 100 words and 5 selected response reading questions. What does Session B look like? Session B has a dialogue, which is a short reading selection with 5 selected response reading questions. Session B also has 8 selected response writing questions, which focus on a student's ability to answer questions about grammar, spelling, punctuation, usage, and things like that. Session B also has the opinion essay. It is an open response question composed of a series of paragraphs supporting an opinion. You will be responding to a prompt on the OSSLT and agreeing or disagreeing with this prompt, and then writing as close to 500 words as you can in a 5-paragraph essay. Go to the EQAO OSSLT practice test site to try out some of the online tools you can access during the test. You can also learn how to navigate through the different test sections. You can explore different types of questions that you will see on the official OSSLT. Remember that the practice test is almost identical to the look and feel of the OSSLT. Becoming familiar with the online test platform ahead of the test will increase your confidence and improve your ability to succeed on the official assessment day. You can access the practice test anytime from school or home at EQAO.com. Remember that you already know what you need to know to do well on the OSSLT. Good luck.